All right, Shalom. For the first, we give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. To all I came across the globe, put in the word truth and sincerity, I want to say Shalom. So I died now from the great millstone campus Chicago with a lesson. I was up here meditating and, reading and watching videos, I came across this, I'm subscribed to this channel called Vox. This is a very, very good channel. A lot of information. A lot of eyewitness accounts and a lot of first-hand narratives. All right, and as you can read, the title says "How the U.S. Stole Thousands of Native Americans, American Children." I'm not gonna try. I'm not gonna play it all. I'm gonna try to play some parts, and portion. We know how big bad Uncle E likes to flag and take down videos. So the Spirit, Lord willing, the Lord will guide us and let us stay up. I'm gonna get into a couple of things. Through this story, which is very, very good. Let's hop into it.
White missionary couple.
I was adopted.
Immediately placed for adoption.
I was in foster care with one family for 18 years. They were white.
My parents loved us, and I understand that, but at the same time,
They took the idea that they were saving me.
saving us from ourselves.
Being saved, and I should be grateful for the life that I've been given, because any child on the reservation would give anything to live as I was living.
They took us away from
All right, so you just heard the lady say that their parents that gave them up. Because life on the reservations, man, was really, was hard, man. I had the I'm gonna say the pleasure, on my way to Nevada to deal with a Native American tribe. Forget the name of the tribe. A friend of mine really knew them, but we were met at the gate by a member of the tribe, and we were allowed to come in under his guidance. And I wasn't in the truth then, and to watch the people, the despair, the look on their faces, and the desolation and the destitute of their situation was troubling, man. Okay, and these are tribes who are supposed to have a reasonable owner's percentage of the casinos that are being built on their land, in which they're not seeing it, man. Okay, but what they said about how their parents gave them up to adoption to these Edomites because they wanted to have a better life, and that's scriptural. Is Hosea, Hosea 9, and I must get to the point. It says, Hosea 9 and 12, though they bring up their children, yet will I bereave them, that there shall not be a man left. Yea, woe also to them when I depart from them. It's talking about the Lord, right? It says, Ephraim, as I saw, we know Ephraim represents the northern kingdom, okay? Ephraim, as I saw, Tyrus is planted in a pleasant place, but Ephraim shall bring forth his children to the murderer, okay? And that's what they did, man. All right, these parents of these Native Americans, more likely the tribe of Gad, and some sprinkled Reuben and Issachar, all them, all them were over here. All right, they gave their children up to the murderer, man. All right, and this is all through the spirit of Yahweh Shemiah Shai. Let's move on.
our mom. They came marching right in and literally took.
They're capable of being patches of land. But Native American. The U.S. has a long and brutal legacy of attempting to eradicate Native Americans. For centuries, they colonized Native American lands and murdered their populations. They forced them west and pushed them into small, confined patches of land. But Native Americans resisted. A Board of Indian Commissioners report said, instead of dying out under the light and contact of civilization, the Indian population is steadily increasing. And that was an obstacle to total American expansion. So the U.S. found a new solution to absorb and assimilate them.
Right, and they talking about how they forced the Native Americans into smaller and smaller pockets of confinement and of land, man. Okay, until eventually it ended up being they were put on reservations. Let's get Exodus. I believe it's in Exodus. Exodus, the 22nd chapter, I believe. That's one. Hold on. Oh, okay. Proverbs. I'm gonna hold that. Hold that. The Proverbs 23 and 10. This is Proverbs 23 and 10. It says, "Remove not the old landmark, and enter not into the fields of the fatherless." Okay. All right, this is talking about, this is talking about us, but also to these damn Edomites, man. They came into the land of so-called North America. They started rearranging the landmarks, started making new borders. All right, because really, the tribes were really living. They had their native, they had their skirmishes and their fighting, but it was all settled with them. They had no outside influence of these other heathen nations coming in trying to settle disputes. Okay, they all had their land. The Pawnee, the Shoshone, the Chippewa, the Maidu, the Paiutes, all of them had their own land, man. Okay? And they respected the boundaries of those lands, man. But Esau came along and removed the landmark, created these borders which were artificial, okay, which eventually has squeezed out the Native Americans, all right?
It all started with an experiment, and a man.
Agencies of the government, they are being rapidly brought from their state of comparative
And forbidden from speaking their native languages. Native American children.
On the one hand, we have the Navajo as we find him in the desert. Few of these boys and girls have ever seen a white man. Yet, through the agencies of the government, they are being rapidly brought from their state of comparative savagery and barbarism to one of civilization.
In
You hear that?
1900, there were about
Okay, so you hear these damn Edomites, this proud-ass Edomite, basically saying that without the intervention of these of so-called Esau, that these Native Americans, the tribe of Gad, and so on and so forth, would be living in savagery. Well, this is far beyond and past the time of when Columbus came, all right, and that they endured, they encountered the Native Americans on the East Coast, and the tribe of Gad entreated them, all right, and showed them how to grow corn, showed them how to survive the harsh winters of North America. I don't believe a so-called savage or a beast, all right, or someone who is of low civil and moral standards will be able to do those things in which the Native Americans did to help ensure the so-called Esau survival, man. All right, this damn Edomite must be destroyed and eradicated from the earth, man. Let's get this. This is Exodus 21 and 16. It says, "And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death." All right. So Esau came into America, came to America with the Negroes, okay, the tribe of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, took them from the west coast of Africa, brought them here, and also when they got here, they were still on their path of destruction, turmoil, okay, by taking the children of the Native Americans, the so-called Native Americans, the tribe of Gad, all right, and removing them thousands and thousands of miles away and putting them into these boarding schools, man. All right? So the Lord come back, hey, these people, these children that you have in your possession are still here. And guess what? The Lord is going to judge you for that.
20,000 Native American children in these schools. By 1925, of the remaining boarding schools to tribes to be run in partnership with the Bureau of Indian Affairs. Tribal lands back home. In less than 5 decades, 2/3 of Native American lands had been taken away.
The whole thing was purposeful, and the fact that it has been buried in the history books and not acknowledged is also intentional. And in fact, the same tactics were used in New Zealand, Australia, Canada. All of these countries have acknowledged, apologized, or reconciled in some.
And you just heard it say like New Zealand, Canada. That proves the scriptures that the children of Israel were spread and scattered across all 4 corners of the land. I'm gonna end it right here because this is all the doing of the Lord. Isaiah 42 and 22 said, "But this is the people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes. They are hid in prison houses. They are for a prey, and none delivereth for a spoil, and none saith restore," man. All right? And that's what's going on with our nation, man. Hey, we're robbed, we're spoiled. All right, we're stuck in the ghettos in the back of the corners where nobody comes and visits us. We're stuck in prisons, okay? But guess what? None of these nations who sit here and disagree with how the so-called Americans treat the so-called people of color, but yet they don't do anything about it. They don't say, we're going to withhold trade and aid to you. All right, we're going to withhold oil until you start treating the Israelites better. They don't say that, okay? Why? Because they're just as guilty in the participation of the degradation and the deprived conditions of the children of Israel in their own lands, man. All right, verse 23. Who among you will give ear to this? Who will hearken and hear? Salakia. It says, who among you will give ear to this? Who will hearken and hear for the time to come? Who gave Jacob for a spoil and Israel to the robbers? Did not the Lord Yahweh? He against whom we have sinned? For they would not walk in his ways, neither were they obedient unto his law. Therefore he hath poured upon him the fury of his anger and the strength of battle, and he hath set him on fire round about. Yet he knew not, and hath burned him, yet he laid it not to heart, man. If you read the scriptures, I believe in 2nd Esdras, all right, where the 10 tribes were fleeing Shalmaneser to come to a land where they knew not to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. When they came over here, they didn't do it. The Lord gave them up to these Edomites, getting their land took, having their children stolen. All right, all of this is because the anger that the Lord has kindled against us, man. With that, I'm gonna say, call Allah, Yahweh Shai, double on to the apostle of the elder great millstone. Until next time, Shalom.